Thank you so much. It's lovely to get to talk with you today.
Now, I hear you were a fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's video game since you were little. How are you introduced to the game? Because it sounds kind of scary.
I'm a very big horror fan. Horror has always been like where my heart lives. My dad, I have very young parents, so my dad was like my best friend growing up, and he had like all of the Stephen King novels, so he'd read those to me, and we'd watch scary movies together. And I was just like a homeschooled nerd, and whenever I wasn't working, I'd just sit around and play video games and read books and watch scary movies. So it was like Five Nights at Freddy's, whenever it came out, very quickly became my jam. It was so fun and would give me reoccurring nightmares, and I would just be terrified all of the time, but I adored it. And then it was also so fun. I loved the lore, I loved all the theories, and getting so deep into that was ridiculous. But like I'd read the books, I'd buy all of the little novels and Easter eggs and stuffed animals, so it's like I was very deep in it.
And then you saw the first movie and you
Mhm.
really wanted a role in the second one. So, how did you get the role?
It wasn't even that I wanted a role after seeing the first movie. I was actively, oh my God, you have the cutest cat ever. May I ask its name?
Molly
Oh, Molly, that is
is
so sweet.
one. It's 1 year.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Dad.
I have been trying to become a part of Five Nights at Freddy's since, I mean, the movie was announced years and years and years and years ago, but it has just been slowly getting developed. And I've been trying to become a part of this since I was a little girl. So whenever it actually got picked up by Blumhouse and it was really starting to come together and there was scripts and stuff, I remember I like went to Blumhouse and was like, hey, like, what's going on with that Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Like, can I be in it? Is there a part? But unfortunately, I was working at the time, and then this worked out so perfectly, and it was such a cool part and such an incredible role that I could not believe that they let me have, because I would go into the Blumhouse offices and I'd be like, hey, so like tell Scott Cawthon like if y'all need an extra in a scene, or like somebody to play like a pair of shoes, like, or just somebody to come and visit set. Like, just let me be a part of it. So but I did go and see the first movie in theaters with the merch, all decked out and ready to nerd out, which I did.
Have you seen those shows where ghost hunters go into haunted houses with equipment like your character Lisa does?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have. I used to watch that a lot growing up, and then I'd watch these YouTubers, Sam and Colby, who would do that kind of thing. And I mean, basically for that scene where we're on the screen and you like see us like, oh my God, did you hear that? What was that? They like put us in this abandoned courthouse's basement and just like turned all the lights off, and we're like, okay, you guys decide what equipment you want. And we're like, okay, I'll take this, you take the camera, I'll do this. And we just ran around in the dark and improved for like 15 minutes, just waiting for them to tell us to stop or to yell cut. And so they were just like, go down there and like mess around, and we'll just like tell you when to stop. That way we just have some footage. And so it was just me and the guys, Teo and David, just going, did you guys hear that? Is there somebody here? Rap three times, and just like making things up and being idiots. And they finally yelled cut whenever we were trying to boost, I think, David up into the ceiling. We found a hole, and so we like gave him a lift and we're trying to like get him up there. And I was like, okay, I hear something, do you see it? And so like we were waiting to see if they would yell cut if David or Teo tried to crawl into this hole in the ceiling, and so they finally did.
Now, what was the Freddy set like? I heard it was really fun.
I mean, it was, and as a fan of the franchise, was like so detailed. I mean, even down to the wallpaper had like characters in it. It was just like, as somebody who cares about the lore, it was a jackpot. All I do is just walk around, and I wonder, I have a piece of this set. I have like a silly little thing that I found. Aha! I got this guy from set. They just had like the silliest little things. It's a purple turtle. It has nothing to do with Five Nights at Freddy's, but I saw him and I was like, "Oh my gosh, he's so silly." But they just had so many. I mean, this guy's from set. So it's just like they paid such close attention to detail, and it was such an incredibly put together and thought through, and you could really tell that everyone involved really cared about what they were doing, not just because of the games, but also just because they were good at their jobs. Like the set design was incredible.
You've been in this business a long time. How hard was it to make the transition from playing children to adults?
Legally to this industry, I've been an adult for a while because I graduated early. So it's like, I don't know, it's funny. I still am playing my age and younger. So it's like I feel like I haven't fully transitioned into playing adults yet. Unless like playing 18 counts. But I feel like it's ambiguous on how old I am in Five Nights. I didn't there was no age in the script. It was just like Ghost Hunter, and I was like, okay, I can do that. So it's been different for sure. Transitioning from 17 to 18 for some reason is quite a jump in this industry just because people kind of look at you and they're like, okay, she's an adult, she can do different things now. So it is such a strange industry, and it is really funny to all of a sudden at 18, 19 be like, okay, you're an adult actress now. And I'm like, am I? I'm like, I don't know, am I? I'm scared. But yeah, I mean, I haven't fully gone to playing like my first adult yet or like doing anything like that. It's just more so like I get to play more mature roles. Although I've been playing very mature and dark roles my whole life. It's there's a transition in there somewhere. It's just a weird one.
Now, you were in 6 movies that released this year, including Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which
Yeah.
debuted at #1 at the box office, and another box office hit, Regretting You.
Mhm.
When do you ever get time off?
Right now I got 2 weeks for Christmas, baby. This is the start of my Christmas break. I'm gonna be with my family and it's gonna be great. But it has been really crazy since September of last year. I've not had more than like 2 weeks off. I mean, it was September to November I shot a film. Then December, I started pre-production for Scream. Then January to February, I shot Five Nights. Then February to March, I shot Scream. Then March to early May, I shot Regretting You. And then I started Hunger Games pre-production first thing in July, all the way to end of November. So it's like I only just got home and my year has finally only just started to kind of slow down finally, but I'm still auditioning and zooming and doing interviews. It's still like I'm still working. I don't know, I don't really take many breaks. I don't know, I'm just trying to do my job the best I can and I love acting. There's nothing I'd rather be doing and I feel so like I feel the most happy and content whenever I'm on set. So it's like I love getting to work and I've been so fortunate to have been so busy this year.
Well, it's been such a pleasure to chat with you, and I'm looking forward to seeing your upcoming projects.
Thank you so much. It was lovely talking with you.